Hey, ladies and gents, I bet you didn't think you'd be hearing from me. It's LB. It's LB, baby. And I am playing some Harvest Moon 64. I've decided I'm getting tired of being inactive. Actually, the last time I posted a video was July 15th, if I remember correctly, just from looking over my videos recently. Um, so it's been a while. But I decided, I know I said this a while or a while ago that I would do this walkthrough of Harvest Moon 64. I think I'm going to do it now. So I got it all set up. Finally found an emulator that would not an emulator. Finally found a video recorder or a computer screen recorder that would not lag. And yeah, happy to be back. Happy to be back, ladies and gents. Don't know exactly how active I'm going to be, but I'm definitely going to do this. So if you're not familiar with Harvest Moon 64, if you're not familiar with Harvest Moon in general, it's going to sound kind of gay at first. Harvest Moon is a farm simulator, so essentially you are a farmer. Now, if you're reading the text here, which you may or may not be, essentially you're like at your grandfather's funeral at some like tiny hick town, I guess, or whatever, and this is his farm. He was a farmer. You inherit the farm because you're a badass. Yeah, pretty much. This is kind of a cool opening sequence. Actually, it's a really cool opening sequence. And you're hanging out at the farm, and here's your dad who thinks that you're crazy for wanting to do the farm, or to take up the farm and everything. But you say, F you, daddy-o, and you take the farm. And this is just kind of a weird visual. That's cool music, too, actually. I like this opening music. But you know. So, I don't know why I recorded this whole opening. It's super boring. I figured I would do it for a proper opening. Maybe it would give me time to talk about other things, such as why I've been gone so much. Why have I been gone so much? Why have you been gone so much, LB? Well, because, I don't know, I've just been in a slump. I'm a senior in high school. I don't like that. Busy bee. So I've been busy doing things. Not totally busy, because obviously I became inactive over the summer, but there were things I was doing. I've had some personal issues going on. If I told you them, it would just add up to teen angst. But, you know, it's crap. It's whatever. It's crap. So that's why I'm playing some Harvest Moon, because Harvest Moon is not crap. Start of the game, put in some nameage here. What am I going to name myself? What do I name myself? Lone. No, I'm not lonely. No, I don't need your, do not need a significant other from any of you. When's my birthday? Spring. Technically, my birthday's winter, actually, now that I think about it. It's in March, but it's in early March, so it's not quite spring March, but, you know, you get the idea. Spring. It doesn't actually matter what season, you pick your birthday for. And for my ranch's name, just threw this in here. This is one of the funny Harvest Moons. Actually, this Harvest Moon and Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life of the GameCube both have only 6 slots for characters when you're making a title or a name of anything, and it's kind of inconvenient, especially if you have a longer name. You also have a dog, and I'm going to name him Red because I'm extraordinarily unoriginal. But yeah, if you're not familiar, if you don't know like nothing about Harvest Moon, basically you're a farmer, and the way the gameplay is set up is there's 4 seasons, obviously, all with 30 days. And this guy right here is the mayor. He doesn't actually tell you his name. I think his name's Thomas. They reuse characters like mad in this game, in the series, I mean, and they rename them sometimes, but I think his name is Thomas in this game. Anyway, so he's showing us around. If you say no to his tour, he acts like a bitch, and then he's like, fine, I'll leave then. See you later, and he goes. But right now, he's just showing you stuff. This is the town area. And this is where you buy seeds and stuff, and this is where one of the bachelorettes is, Papuri, and who I think is a dumb bimbo, but that's, you know, that's beside the point. And in Harvest Moon, basically, you can get married. I know, sounds gay, right? Except it's not gay, because you can get married to a woman. Bada bing, bada boom. But yeah, it's just kind of a life simulation thing, which is kind of cool. This is the bar. That's if you go up the stairs, you can go to the village square, which is where we have a lot of festivals and stuff. The works. This right here is Rick, who is a nerdy nerd, as you can see, and he runs he sells tools and sundry items, which I don't know what a sundry item is, but I do know that he sells tools, or he can tend to sell tools sometimes. And this is Ellie from the bakery, who is also a bachelorette. Shoot, my computer's going to sleep on me. And the potion shop, you can drink medicine when you feel sick. But honestly, no one ever goes down here. I don't understand why you would go down here. Unless you wanted to go to the library where Maria lives, but she's weird and she smells funny. So you would never want to marry her. Actually, never mind. The mayor's house is down here for whatever reason. He lives with, like, the medicine lady and the shaman. No, there's not a shaman in this game. He's like a medicine man. Whatever the fuck. And this is Dudermeister. I think his name's Zach. But again, they reuse these names all the time. Anyway, besides the point, he's the shipping guy. It's basically that little gray box there. You put all your crops or your animal produce, see it and mention that. Not only can you grow crops, you can raise animals, which is cool, in a barn. Chickens, cows, sheep. You also get a horse, which is pretty cool. But you can put all your items that you want to ship in that box, and he picks it up at 5 o'clock. And one thing to note is that if you don't get the items in by 5 o'clock, you can put them in after 5 o'clock, and then he'll pick it up the next day, and you'll still get the money. Anyway, so now we're going to start playing. And at first you have, like, this huge-ass field, right? And you have to clear it out. You have all these items. You have... Now, the items you're going to be using here are an axe, hammer, and a hoe. That's right, a hoe. A garden hoe. You pick weeds with A button. This is for the N64, and let me tell you something. It's so much easier to play on the N64 than it is on your computer with a 360 controller. The 360 controller is god-awful to control this game. Like, I mean, you'll be watching me here. Like, I'm not trying to grab that rock. I'm trying to grab that damn weed. Yeah, and, pull that weed, that kind of thing. But, so you want to clear out and that's your mailbox right there, and you have a dog, and he lives in that, thing. You can feed him, but you don't really have to. In some games, you get, like, a bonus for it, in, like, certain events or whatever, like, in Friends of Mineral Town for the Game Boy Advance you do. Yeah. And that little white strip, as you can see, not supposed to be there, but it's from the ROM, I guess, from the emulator. Anyway, usually I start off with potatoes. You can buy, in spring, there's cabbage, turnips, and potatoes. And over there you also saw grass and fertilizer. No, not fertilizer, flour. You can't even get fertilizer in this game. That's for a different game. Anyway, grass you don't need until you have animals. Because they eat grass, obviously. And definitely what you're going to want to do on the first day is clear out a single patch. You can get 2 sets of turnips, or you can get potatoes. I don't exactly remember which one is more money, but you want potatoes because unless you... Like, there's like an event that you have to have a potato like really early in the game to give to a character. So you like plant a patch of potatoes and then you save one and then give it to him. Yeah, see, I can't freaking hoe this land because it's this damn controller. Anyway, so yeah, now, as far as mechanics goes, when you spread the seed goes as a tool, and you have an active tool slot, and then you can move tools between your active tool slot and your tools, or just like your rucksack or whatever, which is what it's called. I don't know why they don't call it a backpack. It's called a rucksack. And you use, what do you call it? Seeds as tools, but they spread in 3x3 squares, so you have to stand in the middle as you just saw there, and spread it around you. And in order to water the middle square, you have to till out one side square, or else you can't get to the middle square, and then that crop just never grows. And then over there, obviously, you can refill